What is usufruct? The legal right of using and enjoying the fruits or profits of something belonging to another. A usufruct is either granted in severalty or held in common ownership, as long as the property is not damaged or destroyed. The third civilian property interest is abusus, literally abuse, the right to alienate the thing possessed, either by consuming or destroying it, example, for profit, or by transferring it to someone else, example, sale, exchange, gift. Someone enjoying all three rights has full ownership. Is a legal right given by an owner to someone who is not the owner, to use the owner's property for a certain period, usually for the remainder of that person's life. He adds that a usufruct is often created because it reduces the amount of estate duty payable. How to use usufruct in a sentence. The man's will gives his wife a 30-year usufruct, but after that the house would go to his children. Usufruct lands in the area are worked and lived on by one family but legally owned by another. When the man dies, the usufruct will disappear and ownership of the land will go back to his aunt. There are several ways in which usufruct is terminated. Usufruct is terminated by the death of the usufructuary. In the case of co-usufructuaries, upon the death of one of them, the jus acrescendi comes into operation, his share accrues to the remaining usufructuaries. The usufruct value is calculated by capitalizing R2 million, allowing for the seller's life expectancy, according to tables, and multiplying it by 12%, or a percentage as approved by SARS. Therefore R2 million x 8,1924 by 12% equals R1 966 176, value of the usufruct. Usufruct is the right to possession, use and enjoyment of an asset and the right to take the fruits thereof. A usufruct is most commonly over immovable property. Usufructs are personal servitudes and cannot be registered beyond the lifetime of a person in whose favor it has been created. Introduction. A usufruct is a legal right granted to a person or party which grants a temporary right to use/derive income/benefit from the property of another individual. It is a real limited right that can be found in many jurisdictions of mixed and civil law. Strictly, according to the above section, a contingent usufruct is not capable of being registered. However, practice does allow for the registration of such contingent right. Contingent being defined in the concise Oxford Dictionary as, that can be anticipated to arise if a particular event occurs. The contract you entered with Gerald is a contract of usufruct. Article 562 of the New Civil Code clearly provides that usufruct gives a right to enjoy the property of another with the obligation of preserving its form and substance, unless the title constituting it or the law otherwise provides. There can be no easement over a usufruct. Since an easement may be constituted only on a corporeal immovable property, no easement may be constituted on a usufruct which is not a corporeal right. While a usufruct may be created over a right, such right must have an existence of its own independent of the property.